Hello, beautiful souls. If you've picked the mushroom, this is your reading regarding how you should proceed forward in your current romantic relationship situation. Whatever the relationship is, the mushroom to me really talks about spiritual development, the looking at the larger picture, so that you can feel as if you understand how to navigate forward. Okay, let's go ahead and find out how or what the current situation is regarding a relationship. What are you feeling now? This is interesting. Source is saying you seem to be having a situation happen that is a repetitive cycle that you found yourself in before. Basically, source is saying you are right now currently experiencing something that you've experienced before in other relationships, and you're meant to see your patterning in this situation so that you can do different, so that you have a different experience. Let's see how you are showing up in the relationship. It says the Four of Swords. Source says you feel stuck. You feel very much like you have no energy to do this anymore. The Four of Swords really talks about needing peace at all costs. So whether you're in something, whether you're not in something, whether you're simply in the I'm too tired to look or seek what I rather have as an experience. Source says there needs to be finding the balance for yourself of what brings you peace, whether you're in relationship or not. What Source is giving me as a message is if you don't find your own company, fruitful or happy, or if you can't be happy by yourself, you will never be happy with another, because another is simply a reflection of your internal emotional set points. So Source says, date yourself. Date yourself, give yourself that which you're seeking externally so that you can then attract what you feel internally. All right, so Source is saying this in regards to your love relationship. Celebration. Yes, so Source says you will find yourself celebrating once you celebrate life. There's a feeling here of some of the people that have picked pile number 2 of celebrating themselves, loving themselves, and finally realizing that they are their own soulmate. For others, I'm seeing that you may find yourself happenstancely meeting someone in a celebratory way, a concert, a party, and maybe this is confirming that you have met someone in that way. Hold on a second. I'm recognizing that. I'm trying to.
Your opinion, potential customers know.
Yeah, here it is. I'm playing frequency energy, and then something came in. So I'm getting that out of nowhere this person's going to appear, because that's just what happened when I was playing abundance frequency. So out of nowhere this person's going to come in, and you're going to feel celebratory, and your life has turned on and is exciting. All right. What would Source like you? How would Source like you to interact with the energy of what is coming in? The person, the energy, it says protection. Source says, don't let someone in until they've earned your heart. This energy really talks about patterning, right? Because it began with patterning. It began with how you find yourself in the same situation and circumstance over and over again. And if you find yourself falling into a relationship and getting involved very quickly, Source says you must catch your patterning and slowly unlock the doors to your heart by someone following through with the actions that are necessary for you to trust them, is what I'm getting. All right, Source would like you to know this is what this soul's job or what your contract is with the soul that's coming in. Yeah, exploring intimacy, exploring your desires, exploring what actually turns you on. So Source says What you should know is that there's a level of you understanding that what you find sexy may be your affliction. So, Source says, can you find your safety or something healthy as sexy as well? The next person or the person that you're currently in relationship with is meant to teach you something about your intimacy story and how and what gets you there. And Source says it can be healthy or it can be unhealthy. That is something that may have to transition and transform. And this person's really here to show you how to access deeper levels of connectiveness within yourself that gets unlocked by you finding a way to celebrate that you are the protector of your heart, right? So, Source is saying instead of being a victim, recognize that you've chosen these experiences and that it's meant to teach you something about you. All right, my beautifuls, I'm sending you a big hug. Hopefully, this helped you, and I will talk to you soon.